everybody. TeknoBlast here. Hope you guys can hear me. Whoever's watching, please do a mic check and let me know you can hear me. Look, I never do movie reactions. I never give reviews about movies because I'm not a reviewer. I am not somebody who reviews. And let me just put it out there. Let me put this out there right now that I am here live right now. And how can I tell somebody? Oh, share. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh no, I'm almost there, guys. All right. So, the kids, ever since we found out about Godzilla -1, the kids wanted to see it. I always agree to it because who doesn't want to see a Godzilla movie, right? I mean, Godzilla movies are fun, especially the ones that just came out with, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and then you got Godzilla, Godzilla versus Kong. Those are fantastic movies. I'm not going to take anything away from that. We needed something, that type of movie, that type of Godzilla movies, that type of monster movies. Like there was no punishment inside those movies. It was fantastic. I loved it. It was awesome. And so Godzilla -1 comes out, and people, when I was telling people that Godzilla -1 was coming out, some people that are fans just wasn't really aware of what this Godzilla -1 was, right? And they're like, man, how do you know there's another Godzilla movie? It's like, well, yes, it's not your American version of Godzilla. It's not the releases of King of the Monsters versus Kong, and whatnot, or the next one that's coming out with the Empire, whatever it's called, with Kong and Godzilla. It's not part of that universe. Okay. This is from Toho International. So these are the guys who made Godzilla from the very beginning, the 50s. This is their style of Godzilla. And let me tell you, it did not disappoint from the very beginning. It is amazing. It is an amazing movie. And how can one say that about a monster movie? Because, I mean, a monster movie is a monster movie. You kind of, you expect what's going to happen. Monster shows up. There's going to be some kind of battle between humans and monster. There's going to be a bunch of destruction. A lot of people getting stepped on. A lot of people get eaten. A lot of people just getting hurt and destroyed. Cities getting demolished and just, whatever comes with a monster movie, right? And so it's your typical monster. But this one was completely different. I don't know how to pinpoint it because I'm not your professional reviewer. I am not your professional analyst when it comes to movies. I am just a consumer like everybody else. But this one just, I don't know, something about it deserved a reaction. And that's why I'm here today to react, right? It was just a crazy good movie. The human element, which people pretty much hate of all monster movies, the human element of Godzilla wasn't bad at all. It was really good, and you really connected with the characters of -1, right? The human element of this movie, right? Usually, I've seen the old ones, and it's just black. It's like I didn't realize how boring the Godzilla movies were, especially the human element. When I was a kid, like I didn't realize how boring the human element was in those Godzilla movies. I was a kid and I wanted to see Godzilla and I want to see monsters fighting, and that's what I was looking forward to when I was a kid. And now that my kids are watching it, I'm watching it, I go back and look at some of those movies. I'm like, dude, these Godzilla movies were awful, right? They're awful. Besides the action part where the monsters are fighting, the human element was just awful. Like I wouldn't recommend it, right? But this one is completely different. They really did really good with the human element of it. and you really connected not with just the main character, but all the supporting characters as well, right? You connect with them, you care for them, right? You're holding tight to the chair, like, you know, you don't want certain things to happen, right? And you feel for the character what they're going through, right? But then when Godzilla comes, you also root for Godzilla, right? You also root for Godzilla, which is insane. You also root for Godzilla, um, and you know, you want to see destruction. You want to see his power. You want to see what Godzilla does best, and he just destroys and annihilates everything, right? And that's what he does. He doesn't disappoint. Godzilla does not disappoint on this one. It was awesome. My kids, I sat in the middle of both. I'm watching both of them, and they're just going nuts because it's like, oh, Godzilla's gonna, because they're huge fans. They've watched the old ones, they've watched the new ones. They know Godzilla in and out. And the music score on this one, they used the old school ones. They didn't use some fancy orchestra to do it. No. They used the old style, and it was amazing. The music score gave you shivers because like it brings you back to those old 1950s and 60s the Godzilla movies, right? It was awesome, and it was just crazy amazing with this movie. And it's no lie. Look, I'm not a guy about reviews. I'm not a guy about the stupid Rotten Tomato bullshit. I'm not that guy. I don't go by any of that shit, right? I go by word of mouth, you know, or people that I trust. And believe me, I may be some random guy on this channel that you probably never meet or know, but trust me, Godzilla Minus One is worth watching. It's amazing. I mean, dude, people were clapping at the end of this movie, right? That's the reaction at my theater, at the IMAX. People were clapping for this because it was that amazing of the action. It looked good. I don't know what the budget is. Let me see. I can look it up. Because I don't think it was that much. Dude, okay. This, I mean, I don't know how to gauge a budget. Minus One was 15 million budget. Dude, it's gonna obliterate like profits. 15, that's nothing. That is nothing. 15 million to make Minus One, it is nothing. Let's just double it for promotional. Dude, there wasn't really much promotion. So, but just for the sake of this, let's just say 30 million total for marketing and production. That still is nothing. Nothing in the grand scheme of things when making a movie. And it looked fantastic. It didn't look cheesy. There wasn't some guy in some rubber suit walking around. No, this was amazing, like visual graphics for a monster movie. And for 15 million, it was awesome. I mean, man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm all giddy. I mean, we were just walking out of the theater and we were just like, dude, this was awesome. And look, King of the Monsters, you know, Godzilla versus Kong, you know, we talked about it. It was awesome. It was amazing. But this one just had a different feel to it. Complete different feel to it. It was just, man, I don't know. It was just good. It was just good. You gotta go see it if you're Godzilla. If you're on the fence about watching this movie, go watch it. I mean, you're not gonna be disappointed. Even some random guy that was sitting outside the theater after he watched it, because he was in the same theater as I was, he goes, dude, that was amazing. He's like, right, dude, that was awesome. I mean, like, we were like high five. I mean, we didn't actually high five, but that's the reaction that you want, right? That's what I was expecting. Like, you're gonna high five this, dude. That was the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen, right? And I'm not taking away from King of the Monsters or Godzilla versus Kong, but man, this was completely different. And I'm telling you, the human element was awesome. The Godzilla, I mean, that was just a given, was awesome, right? the connection with the human element was amazing. And you would want you root I rooted for both. I wanted the humans to do their thing to protect themselves, and I want Godzilla to come in and do his destruction thing, right? Just destroy everything. You rooted for both, and you didn't hate one or the other. It was that type of movie. It was amazing. I mean, it was just crazy. It was awesome, and man, I cannot wait for it to come out DVD or streaming. Because I mean, either way, I'm gonna buy it. And I hope it comes with a great steelbook case because I love steelbook cases. And I'm just, I don't know, man. I just had to come out, use my platform here, use my channel to say, dude, if you're on the fence about watching Godzilla -1, go watch it. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed whatsoever. You're gonna love it. You're gonna come back and you're gonna give me a like. That's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna give me a like, and you're gonna leave a comment. It's like, Tech, you're right. You were right. It was awesome. It was amazing. And dude, I'm not gonna doubt you. That's what you're gonna say. Watch. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. Like I said, this is my first reaction. It was amazing. You guys take care, and I'm out.